Hey, what's going on? I am your host, Solo Mission. I'm glad you clicked the play on this particular video. You can also follow me on these social media sites if you like, and stay tuned for the next videos for this channel. I do want to thank all the new subscribers that I have achieved on this particular channel page, and the comments that's left on the video, guys and women alike, is all greatly appreciated. And so let's go ahead and move forward. And of course, you can share this video to your favorite social media site, and you can also subscribe if you're just checking out a few videos as well. Now, with this video right here, it's just a two bird and one stone. I'm talking about, when we talk about love and lust and love and what is real love versus the artificial love. So I'm going to just dive in there just briefly, and then I'll move on to the other things that I wanted to chat and just clarify in the video as well. Now, I want to start with the mission of Mgtow. Now, with this part of the video, the mission of Mgtow, especially when we talk about for the younger men, because my content and many others that provide Mgtow content, they may or may not agree that the content helps the younger generation of men that's growing up and coming up in age. And I like to contribute to that. And some of the content that I do, and for the young guys that actually leave me comments and let me know, hey man, I'm 17, I'm 18, I'm 19, I'm been listening to your videos, they help me out, I see things different. That's the mission for the younger generation here, to see for what it is. Now I know I get a lot of women that watch my videos and comment on my videos. Again, that's welcome. I welcome any woman that wants to have dialogue. You want to do a video response to my videos and let me know as you listening, you're out there, we can have dialogue, we can go back and forth. There's no issue there. I'm definitely in the theme of giving women their respect, all right? So you're definitely going to get that Aretha Franklin, because that's what a man should do. A man is going to give you respect regardless. We all want that respect, men or women, when we're having a disagreement. However, for the ladies out there, feminists or not, you have to agree that this world is catered to you as women. We don't have to get into the legal system for a guy that's doing it right by the book, for him to visually see that he will get fucked by this system if he have any disagreement with the woman that he's fancying at the moment. We know that to be true. So I won't bore you with that. However, I will move this video forward. For guys that's coming of age and learning about the legal system, and we call it puppy love for men that so-called have girlfriends at a young age. Some say wet behind the ears as well. Let's move forward. When you're dealing with a young woman, especially in today's time, you have to understand that she's constantly in need of attention, but that's all women, especially when they get up in age. It's not disrespectful terminology, it's just real. Women love attention. And in today's, with technology has given women so much attention. They get on social media, they go live, and they get almost at least 1,000 views any moment, or up to. Especially they twerking and dancing and putting on makeup and all this other stuff that women love to do. They're going to get views. They're going to get a bunch of guys, tell them they're cute and attractive and they look sexy, look like Barbie doll, all that good stuff. That's what women love. They love to be complimented. Let's move forward. The mission of Mgtow for a man is to give the game. We're just giving you game for what it is. We're giving you life lessons that have been learned, and also damn near telling you how the future is playing out, for which we can clearly see it here. Along with technology, we see the future for what it is. You see, women got bent out of shape when those sex dolls hit the market, but how long has sex dolls been on the market? I mean, they've been on the market for a while, right? I mean, women been having plastic dicks to choose from at Starship and Insurrection and online for many years. And dudes has never clowned a woman by her vibrator that she had by her nightstand, all right? But when they came out with the sex dolls, that's really been out and under the radar for men to use if they choose, you know, women got offended. They made a big old hoopla about the man can't afford the doll. So don't worry, sis. He can't afford it. You still good. They still gonna want y'all real women. Y'all good ladies. All that shit that I seen. It's comical to me. Well, you know what? It's not about the sex doll. It's not about none of that. It's not about what they make it seem that a man is lame and all these other terms they use, shaming tactics, for wanting artificial coochie than actually dealing with a real woman and having a real vagina for his entertainment and all the other shit that goes along with that, for which they claim they offer cooking, conversation, so on and so forth. I'm done with that. Let's move forward. However, man, we know the double standards are real, and any anti-feminist that's on this platform that provide Mgtow content, because you see a lot of ladies on here that doing their own Mgtow content, and they claim they understand to a certain degree what Mgtow is all about. Who am I to say they don't? However, when I listen to some of these women and they say their points, they do call out some of these hardcore feminist women that feel that somehow it's an even playing field for men and women when we talk about the dating game and the long-term effects of it. Now, you don't need to take my word for it. You can watch your local news and you can see how some of the damaging effects of long-term marriages end in tragedy. The husband killing the wife setting and killing up the husband. Somehow the family is getting up killed, and either the husband or wife ends up in jail. There's many stories out there, and even at the time of this video, there's stories out there like that. So you ask yourself, why would these two get married just to end up killing one another and the family, if that? This younger generation is realizing that for what it is and just really being real. And it's good to see both from men and women, because they realize that the marriage and the relationship, especially in today's time with so many temptations due to technology made available, that the attention span or lack thereof and the desire to want to receive attention from just one individual is long past now. No, people want attention from multiple sources, just like they want resources as well. You feel me? Y'all feel that, right? But with the mission of Mgtow for the young generation, it's just basically enlightening the men of what's really going on here, how to really dodge the system, and thus keep yourself future-proof in the process. Because see, women love that guy. They want that guy that's solid, stable, he's emotionally centered. Most women say he's seasoned, and all this other terminology they use. And I would challenge any guy, young or old, that that's the guy you want to be. You want to be that guy that's in demand, the guy that's high status, low ego, no macho thing. You don't need to brag or water cash and flash, and you don't have to brag. You don't have to do that. Your appearance and your, how can I say it? I want to say je ne sais quoi, but we can throw that in and move forward. But the fact that you have your shit together, it screws out in you. People will instantly notice that. And if you think I'm lying, just imagine how you feel on payday. Imagine the day before payday. You're walking around, oh man, fuck this shit. I can't wait till I get paid. Hell yeah. And then the day you get paid, you are excited because you know you got money to go spend and do what you need to do. There's an excitement there. And not only do you show it outwardly, but it's inside. Your whole emotion and mindset changes. Your mood changes. And that's reflected in your body language as well. And my point I'm trying to make is, from a man's perspective to a woman, she would notice that when it's authentic. When you have everything together, that same payday feeling is extruded every day when you out here walking in this world, meeting or bypassing women. And they will gravitate to that. They will want to put themselves in your aura. So there's no need to chase women. Women will be coming to you. And those women that love to get attention are always getting attention. When you walk by them and you don't notice them, you don't make no grunts, you don't do none of that, she's going to look at you and why is this guy right here not grunting at me, not making a pass at me, so on and so forth. Because most of these uppity women are so used to that. But see, the value and the mission of Mgtow, just teaching men how to be humble. Have you together, but remain that level of humble about yourself. You don't have to be the braggy, flashy-docious type individual. You don't have to be that. As long as you have you together, it's going to come out in you. And it's going to be authentic to any woman in this world. And once you really mature and get the game, it really ain't even about a particular woman that you want to do. It's really just about having a good time and eliminating the drama. Alright? Because like they say, once you cut the lights off, coochie is the same. I think that's a mature mindset right there. Alright? But the mission of the Mgtow is to teach a man to remain humble, to remain hungry, to always look out for his safety first, to remain future proof in this game throughout your lifespan, not just temporarily, not just for the moment, forever. That's the mission of it. Sure, you're going to meet women, you can date women, and you know my terminology for date, and entertain women. When you're meeting women, you're going to treat them with respect. I give you that. That's what we do. As a man, yeah, I'm going to treat you with respect. No doubt. But as a man, I'm not required, nor will I deal with the extraordinary shit from a woman's past that she's drinking on my ass. That is my fault. That somehow it's my responsibility that I must step up to the plate and do something that the other guys that she has had in her past didn't stick around to do, nor cared to do. So I'm not obligated to do that. And I think any woman, especially the anti-feminists, they already agree with that. But any woman should realize that. To be real, that's facts. No man has to deal with your baggage. And vice versa. If you're out here dating women, for women that's watching my video, you're dating women, do what you do. But if you're dating men, you don't have to deal with a man's baggage. That's your choice. That's your option. And it's the same for men. We don't have to deal with a woman's baggage. There's no requirement there. But the game is ever changing though. And let me go and move on here. So the value and the mission of Mgtow is for men to just get back on track. Stay on track. Stay focused. If you have kids from the past, you got to just make sure you're there for your kids. Child, remain humble and get back on track. Get back to that level that you want to be at. Like I said, you should want to be that person in demand. You should want it when your friends call you, they call you because they know you can handle that situation. They know they're going to get good advice from you. Your family depend on you because they know you are that solid individual in the family, unlike anybody else that's in the family. That's who you want to be, that solid guy. And women will gravitate to that. They love that. That's the highest status for the man they reach it, that they want. And sure, they're going to duck around and have one-night stands and booty calls and go to the club and do what they do. That's what you get when women running from their reality. I love that video because it's a real video that I did. Because women love running from their reality. However, if women check themselves and stop doing some of the things that they do and keep doing repetitive things, dating the same old individual guys, having unprotected sex, having kids out of wedlock, and start focusing on getting highly educated, getting skilled, start building their foundation, having real wealth, start wearing about 17-inch bundles of hair, 15-inch ass nails and eyelashes, having a fat ass, and all this other stuff that women love to worry about. Trying to hide their insecurities, trying to put up that metaphoric wall so no man can get involved with their ass on a deeper and emotional level. Maybe they will find a guy that's want to really build them and something real. When I talk about real love versus the artificial love, well, the artificial love is really easy to explain. It really is. See, the artificial love is what women been doing all this time. It's the same old thing here. That's why I say women say that they want a good man, yet they do the repetitive thing over and over. Now, going on a date with a man, it only allows a woman to get to know that man for that instant, for that little moment there. Women seem, and men too, go along with that theme of getting to know a person just good enough to have sex with. But even in a date, which is so fucking overrated, you only, and that's really all you're doing, getting to know a person enough just to see are they worthy of fucking. Period. And that's just being real, right? Right. I mean, just really break down a date. Because you're not in love with that person after a couple of dates. No, you realize you have some things in common with that person. You're able to be yourself around that person. Relax, joke, have fun. And if you're already having sex, then you really comfortable with that person now. I mean, let's be real, huh? Men and women that's watching this video. Once you have sex with a person, all that old bullshit about insecurities and vulnerability is out the door now. Feel me? But is that real love? No. Far from it. But this is the problem though. See, in this phase is when you start having unprotected sex, kids out of wedlock, moving him or her in, trying to combine something into nothing, which is basically your friend with benefits, booty calls, one night stands, and trying to make it more than what it is or should be. See, it's not taboo, or it shouldn't be, for women and men to just say, hey, I just want to go out and fuck after we have a good time tonight doing what we do. No feelings, no strings attached, no expectations, no judgments. See, this new generation will receive that more because it will make more sense from a man and woman perspective going forward. Because why would you want to be bogged down with the same old person every day, all day? See, where is the mystery at? See, that's the mystery that relationships used to have, especially when you were casually dating somebody. You work Monday through Friday and you saw that person on the weekend. That creates a lot of mystery there, a lot of excitement. But when you start living with a person, you're married to a person, in a relationship with a person, and you're having kids and shit, losing jobs, getting laid off, arguing, fighting, fussing, and cussing, going to jail. Well, there ain't no excitement there no more. I don't want to deal with that. That ain't what I signed up for. That ain't fun. I mean, we was having fun when we met. See, that's the difference, and that's the reason why I stay my ass single, because I love the fun of it. That other shit I just aforementioned, just the bullshit that most married and relationship individuals is going through on a daily basis. That right there equals an early mortality with both men and women that's in relationships and or marriage. Walking around here with this fake and fictitious smile that they're really happy. Trying to portray that they're really in love. But it's artificial. It's never real. See, the real love only comes when you are actually in these relationships by choice, but mostly in today's time it's by force. Because we had unprotected sex, we have kids, and now we gotta do the shit. We may as well get married. That kind of shit. However, if that's the case, either way, the real love comes when you go through some shit with a person. When you really respect a person for what they bring to the table. Men and women realize what they bring to the table and give to each other. That's how you develop that real love, that real lasting love. They say the small things are major, and that's true, both men and women. But some of the small things that women can do for a guy, we appreciate that shit to the end of time. And likewise for women that's watching this video. But what we really hate is the arguing, the fussing, the cussing, the swearing and shit. How do relationships get to that point where you're willing to kill that individual? Spend the rest of your life in jail. How? Why? If it's getting to that point, then it shows you that two people are not on the same page as when they first met, laughing at the bar, having a sip of drinks. You feel me? It's amazing how quick relationships can go from that to the drastic. Yeah. But the real love test time with individuals who really want that kind of love. Sure, it's out there. It's hard to find now in today's time with all this technology, instant gratification. If you don't like what you see with that particular woman, you can go on and find you another woman on some other site. And for women that's watching this video, y'all go find y'all another guy on another site. Feel me? So the temptation in today's time have people seeking other things. They said it, and it's true, that one person may not have all the qualities that a particular person is looking for. Or let me rephrase it. You may not be able to find all the quality that you are looking for in one individual. There we go. That sounds better. You feel me? And so that's fine. But you see a lot of people settling as they get older with someone that they don't have nothing in common, but he's paying all the bills, or she's really not his type, but she's giving him the coochie with ease. It's that kind of scenario. It's how people usually end their life as it gets older. It's just like you run it up in your 20s and 30s and 40s, and then in the 50s and 60s, we have found God now. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. We got a guy or a female. She's going to church. We have gotten too older to do anything hip and shit. And so this is how it really settles. It just go up in our 20s and 30s and 40s, and slowly it just comes down. Kind of like a stock on the New York Stock Exchange and shit. Kind of comical as well. But to wrap this video up, man, the mission of Mgtow is simple. Helping the young generation out there to future-proof their life. There's no need to make drastic mistakes and be having what they call midlife crisis later on in your life for no reason. There's no need. There's no need. There's too many stories out here that's provided for Mgtow content providers out here on what's really going on in this game. Again, we know the legal system through and through. How they would drag a man to the end and treat him like he ain't shit, even if you are a good man and being that provider for your family. The system gives no fucks. And a scorned, broken-hearted woman is even worse. Facts. So for the artificial and real love debate, well, it's real simple. Like I said, the artificial love is what we see every day. Women open their legs for the cute, handsome, sexy, attractive guy. And men, we love to find that beautiful, striking, elegant-looking woman. And that's what we chase. That's artificial. After the looks and after the sex, what's next? Another classic video I did. But it's a real question that needs to be asked and answered. And like I said, you only get real, genuine love is when you actually go through some real, life-changing shit with an individual. So until the next video, which should be very soon, when I go ahead and upload and drop them. Alright? Because I'm back. We're going to dive into that as well. Alright? So again, you can follow me on these social media sites if you like. I am your host, Solo Mission. Peace.